Hey, welcome to round one. This is standard from, what day was it, the 8th?
Yep.
Tom Denby here with...
Dan Horgan.
So round one here, we got Blue-White Aggro versus Mardu Aristocrats. Kind of a new standard matchup.
Yeah.
I'm excited. New standard's awesome, man.
Yeah, no, it's real fun.
Yeah, so we're going to fade right in.
Yep.
On the left, we got Barrett Klassen, however you say his name.
I don't know how to say his name properly.
Klassen Pickles, you know.
I think it's Klassen.
Mr. Minnesota against Joey Monks.
I think you pronounced Minnesota wrong. It's Minnesota.
Minnesota.
It's like almost a Canadian accent, but it's not.
So this Blue-White Aggro deck, a newer deck on the scene. Same thing with the Mardu Aristocrats deck.
It's essentially mono-white aggro.
Right, they're splashing for like Dovenbon, I think.
I think it's just Deputy Detention.
Is it just Deputy?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen some list splashing for Doven too. Just kind of, he's kind of free, at least out of the board.
Yeah.
Barrett here gonna take a mulligan. Joey gonna go to 6, or no, Joey gonna keep. Barrett's going to 6. Pardon me. Mardu Aristocrats you know, if you remember back in the day, this was a deck with, what was that chick's name? The Falconwrath Aristocrat.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Were you playing back in Ravnica?
I was not.
Okay. There was a similar deck, similar principle, you know, make a bunch of dudes, sack synergies, you know, ping you for 1 and all that jazz.
Yeah. Aristocrats is the first deck I built in Modern.
Okay.
I built it for $13 because I had the land base.
There you go.
All I had to do was buy 1 more Fatal Push because I needed a 4th one, and like 4 Cartel Aristocrats or something like that.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it was so cheap of a deck. It was bad, but it got me into Modern, so...
Barrett here taking his time shuffling.
Well, yeah, Joey got up and I don't know what he did. Drugs, probably.
Drugs. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The one thing I noticed with
5,
Joey is
6.
he never cuts.
Terrible. Yeah, no, he never cuts. Look at that. 5 lands. Got him all that.
Just keep it.
You can't keep that.
I know. I mean, he's not on my deck. If he was on my deck, that's a snap keep. On a mold of 6.
What are you playing again, Dan?
4-color, an explosion.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Well, if your hand has 5 lands history of Benalia with that deck, I'm not sure what you did.
I mean, I might keep it if I'm on the draw, but I think he's on the play. Yeah, I don't really know. Like, I don't play aggro decks anymore. They're boring to me.
Yeah, no, you're finally coming around.
No, like, the problem was that control, like, I just didn't have the pieces to build the good control deck, the Just Guy, because I didn't want to buy the land base for it.
Okay.
Like in old standard, and so I just played an aggro deck because I had everything.
Yeah. Barrett gonna keep his 5. Scry's gonna go to the bottom. His 5 seems like as good as a 5 as it gets to me. He's got an untapped land and a 1-drop on turn 1. And then he's got at least 2 more 1-drops in his hand, so even if he doesn't find a second land, he's going to be doing stuff for turns.
Right.
So it's not like he's worked terrible here.
Joey's hand is just actually really good, though.
I was going to say, I'm looking at Joey's hand here. He's got straight gas.
I don't know if you saw last week's games, but in round 5, I think he played against Jimmy.
Okay, I didn't see it.
And he just got land screwed.
Who did, Joey?
Joey, every single one of his games.
That's rough. I actually played against Joey on Friday. I'm on just straight blue-white control. Oh, Joey, you can't do that on camera, my man.
We know his password now.
We do. I'm stealing his phone.
He was pulling up his life total sheet. Because he didn't write down life totals on here at all.
Barrett not finding that second land. I was going to say I played against Joey. It's really a bad match for him. Blue-white is just very good against this deck, you know what I mean? I'm not killing a lot of his creatures. I'm exiling everything.
Right.
So that's really bad for him.
Yeah, so here we see a Hero Precinct 1, which is kind of one of the key parts of this deck.
Mm-hmm. Really lets him go wide and lets him do a lot of Priest of the Forgotten Gods tricks.
I don't think he plays the Priest. I believe he just plays...
I think he does. I think he played it against me.
Okay, maybe he is now, but he was not in previous weeks from what
I'm
played him
almost
a few times.
100% sure he played it against me.
Okay, because I know he was playing like the Pontiffs and the...
I think he's playing all of them, the Pontiff, the Fireblade Artist, and the Priest. He has a lot of sack stuff going on.
Right. I mean, that's what the deck wants to do.
No, yeah, and I don't know why you wouldn't play Priest, you know what I mean? It seems like one of the best payoffs that you can have for the sack synergy deck.
Right.
I'm a big fan of decks like Joey's.
Yeah. The one thing about Priest, though, is it is monocolored, so playing Hero in the deck kind of, they're kind of two opposite things, you know what I mean?
Right, Hero's a card that you really, like, if you're playing it, you have to be on a multicolor plan.
Right.
Playing more than Gutter Bones as a non-multicolored creature and itself would be too much, I would say. You know what I mean? You really can't play any more non-colored.
I know some people were playing, like, Fireblade Artist. That's a sec. Or when it dies, deal 1 damage to any target. And they were also playing 4 Haunted Witness.
Yeah.
Which
we're going to see Judith, the Scourge Diva. I'm a big fan of that girl.
Yeah, going to get a human off this hero. I think she's going to pass.
I'm fine with that. Barrett has this 0/3 Snubhorn Sentry. Really good at gumming up the ground. None of his creatures can really get through. He also has this Adanto Vanguard that he can, if he wanted to, on an attack, he could pay 4 life to just trade with whatever creature Joey could serve with.
I almost wanted to see Joey come in with the Gutter Bones. It is a 3/2 now, or 3/1. But worst case scenario, he blocks with.
Or you could block with Hunted Witness and just get a free trade.
Yeah, but you're going to bring your Gutter Bones back later. You're going to get a trigger off of your Judith.
Well, Joey has a Pitiless Pontiff, and I'm not sure what the other card in his hand is. I kind of like him not attacking there, honestly. I want to see him go very wide before he starts attacking here.
Okay.
He's got more lands. He's got more cards in his hand. Barrett's on a mulligan to 5. He's in no rush. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Barrett's not attempting to pressure him in any way. You can see Barrett here is just going to convict out a Loxodon or convoke out one. So this actually puts some pressure on Joey.
Right.
Barrett's team just leveled up essentially.
Yeah.
So now Joey's kind of priced in to start doing stuff. Before this Loxodon, he wasn't.
Heroic reinforcements?
Yeah, he's got 2 of them.
Okay.
So that's why I think he's also good to not attack last turn, is he's got 2 of those heroic reinforcements in his hand.
So, in my opinion, what I want to see happen is just play this Pontiff, or, and then never mind.
I just want to see...
Loxodon's a 4/4, right?
Yeah.
Sorry,
no,
I was thinking it was a 4/3.
Okay.
Attack with Gutter Bones, play Pitiless Pontiff, and then bring Gutter Bones back. Because I was thinking it was 4/3, but it's a 4/4.
Even if it is a 4/3, I still like just 2 turns in a row here going with the heroic reinforcements, because the game's just what?
He's using the wrong tokens.
It doesn't matter.
It does.
So I think the game's just going to be over in 2 turns here. I don't like a turret attacking with the hero. I think that's a bit of a mistake, because it's probably just going to get eaten here.
Right.
Other than that, I like just 2 turns in a row doing this, like I said.
Block the hero.
That's going to be 3,
6,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12,
10, 11.
No, each of those soldiers is 3 power.
That's right. So 6, 9, 12, 14.
16? Is that lethal?
Yes.
Yeah, that's lethal. Yeah, so don't play Pitiless Pontiff.
Okay. No,
you're just going to kill him.
Yeah, no, I'm forgetting that. I always forget the static effect of Judith.
Yeah, that +1/0. Well, you didn't forget about it. You were even talking about how the Gutter Bones is a 3/1.
Right, but then that, and when someone plays a heroic reinforcements, I always forget that they're both on there.
Yeah.
I'm this isn't lethal. I'm only taking 2 for each of these, and it's no, it's 3. It's yeah, Judith does that.
Yep, makes the team huge.
Huge. Yeah.
I do think Joey's probably favored in this matchup. I think that he's really good against the creature decks. Just strictly speaking, you know what I mean?
He's favored as long as he sees Judith.
Yeah, that's...
If he does not see Judith, he just loses.
Well, even without Judith, he plays Footlight Fiend, which is really good against a lot of Barrett's creatures. He plays... What's that chick? The Priest of the Forgotten Gods, which is going to make Barrett sack his creatures. You know what I mean? A lot of his dudes do stuff that are very good against these low-to-the-ground creature-based decks.
Right, but I think Barrett comes out quicker.
No, he definitely does, but that's faster, the point.
And if Joey doesn't see a Judith early game, he's just 1 for 1 in creatures.
You can see the Priest is right there.
Okay. He's just 1 for 1 in creatures, which is not what he wants to be doing.
Well, I think his late game's better than Barrett's too, so even
Right,
one for
yeah.
one in
If it
creatures
goes
is totally fine.
If it goes late game, it's fine. But if he's just 1-for-1 in creatures and still taking damage every time he 1-for-1s, he's losing. Obviously.
Well, on the play here, he's probably not advantaged, but if we go to game 3, he is probably advantaged.
Right.
I don't like it. He looks like he's going to be boarding out these Priests of the Forgotten Gods. I'm not sure I like that. And oh man, you can't be boarding in these Midnight Reapers. That Midnight Reaper at least. Yeah, I don't like this. I think Priest of the Forgotten Gods is one of the best cards in the matchup.
I'm okay with the Midnight Reapers coming in, honestly. He needs card advantage here.
Well, Priest is card advantage. That also makes Barrett sack creatures.
But you're sacking 2 creatures to it, and
But that's the point of the deck.
when you're 1-for-1ing, so yeah, Priest is better late game, but early game Midnight Reaper's better because when you are 1-for-1 in creatures and then you're getting card advantage off of it, that's where you're winning the game.
I still think...
You're winning the early game, sorry.
No, I still think that Priest is just better. That being able to trade your dorks for Barrett's better creatures, way better than losing a life and drawing a card. In this matchup, I think. Because you're also drawing a card. Keep that in mind. Like, you're not... It's the same amount of card advantage, basically. Because they're also losing a creature. Like, that's the thing is, you're trading... For 2 creatures, you're trading the 1 extra card for 2 black mana and losing a creature.
I thought it was discard a card.
No, they sack a creature.
Okay.
That's crazy in this matchup.
I suppose.
You can't trade that for a Midnight Reaper. That 1-for-1 synergy, you can't. It's too good.
Yeah.
I mean, the Golden Demise is obviously very good, but
yeah,
losing the Priest, I think I would rather see stuff like Flameblade Artist come out. If you're taking out your sack outlets, Flameblade Artist is strictly worse than Priest of Forgotten Gods.
Right.
In this matchup, at least.
What's the new... now I can't even think. What's the Ascent card he just brought in?
He brought in Golden Demise.
What's the new Golden Demise? The new
Cry of the Carnivarium.
But that's all creatures, right?
Yeah, and I was gonna say Joey can't play that one,
right?
Because it'll exile his dudes.
What does he have?
Not exile, it'll kill all his dudes.
Oh, and they
no, it will exile his dudes. The new one does, yeah. No, Joey has to play Golden Demise because that one also it's easy for him to turn on Ascend.
Right.
So he can do just a one-sided Wrath.
Right, that's what I was trying to figure out. I was like, is that all creatures or just your opponent's creatures? Because if it's just your opponent's creatures, it's just strictly better. Right?
Well, if it was just opponent's creatures, I'm pretty sure that card would be, everywhere. You know what I mean? Black aggro would be very powerful.
Barrett's on a mulligan again. That's just rough.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, and Joey's hand's pretty good. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. He has lands and spells. It's really all you need.
Well, he's got a Golden Demise too, so...
Right.
That's just one of the best cards in this matchup for him.
Yeah, I see a Final Payment as well.
Another really good card for this deck.
Yeah. We saw him last week pay 5 life for it instead of sacking a creature.
That's pretty bad.
He had a Gutter Bones out, so I was really surprised by how he did it.
Yeah, Joey's a bit of a newer Standard player, I think.
He's played Standard for a while, I think.
Has he?
From what I've played him before, when he was playing mono green Stompy with Ronus.
Okay, that's still kind of new though. I'm
right,
sure
but
he was fresh at that point.
I don't think so, because he knew the interactions pretty well. Either that, or he just knew the game well.
Well, he's not been playing a lot long like you, me, and Barrett is the point.
I mean, I haven't been playing that long either.
How long have you been playing, Dan?
Fate Reforged.
Right, that's quite a bit longer than Joey.
It feels like it now, yeah, but I don't know. Joe, if you're watching this, let us know how long you've been playing.
I'm pretty sure it was him I was talking to about this.
Yeah, I mean, we'll figure it out.
It might not have been. I could be wrong, yeah.
He'll comment and let us know, hopefully.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Could have been talking to somebody else.
Ooh, he had 2 lands there. There we go.
Oh. Barrett coming in for 2. What's he got? Second main phase here. Got an Odonto Vanguard. So this is a pretty good start here from Barrett.
Right.
Being on the mulligan. He's got 2 copies of Conclave Tribunal and... Oh no, there's 1 Dauntless Bodyguard.
Is that a Imperious Oligarch?
I'm not sure what that other card is. I thought it was a Conclave
Tribunal.
Tribunal.
Oh, no. The card that...
Joey played. Yeah, that's an Imperious Oligarch.
Okay.
Is it? No, that's a Pitiless Pontiff.
No,
it's not.
No, it's
No.
got vigilance.
Yeah, Vigilance, Afterlife 1.
Oh, he's going to
Doesn't
baffling
matter
end it.
what it is, yeah.
Baffling end just exiles that.
Yep,
Never
coming in
can
for
come back.
5. So if Barrett is going to win this matchup, this is how he does it.
Right.
His hand's pretty good. Being on a mulligan here, he's going to be able to deploy the rest of it. I kind of want to see Joey just fire off this Golden Demise.
Yeah. I would agree. He needs to do it. I mean, Barrett. Sorry, I don't know how Barrett would really recover from that.
Yeah, he's got two Conclave
lands.
Tribunals and a Dauntless Bodyguard as leftovers.
Mm-hmm.
So the game's essentially over, right? With how many cards are in Joey's hand?
Oh, probably. Yeah. Unless Barrett can just consecutively hit lands and spells,
Well, you can even still see though. Joey has 2 follow-up removal spells for the next 2 things. Yep, there we go. Good job, Joey.
Yep. And that's gonna take care of both those.
You can see Barrett's just yep.
He's yeah, that's the answer. That's the
how it
answer to
happens.
Adanto Vanguard.
Yep.
So we see a Legion's Landing, I think.
So we're just going to see 2 1-drops here from Barrett.
Yeah, Legion's Landing plus Dauntless Bodyguard.
To make the token indestructible. Yep. Not the worst follow-up when you're on 2 lands on a Multi 6.
Right.
It's still a clock.
Ooh, foil. Not a fan. Not a fan of it.
So let's see what Joey puts together here.
What is that?
I am not sure what that card is.
Yeah, I've never seen that. I can't. Is it a Plague Crafter?
No, that's not a Plague Crafter.
I just saw the purple in it,
Yeah. No, I get you. I'm just not sure what it is.
So looks like Pitiless Pontiff. Yeah, that's the Pontiff.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's just gonna pass. I really want to know what that card is because I honestly have no idea. It's a mono black card.
Yeah.
That's all I can tell you guys. Sorry.
I have no idea, honestly, what it is.
Yeah.
We'll see when he casts it.
Maybe.
If he casts it. Barrett draws a History of Analia for the turn. Not what he needed.
No. Not at all. You can just tap your dudes and cast a Tribunal on the Pontiff?
It just feels bad.
I guess, but it's a sack outlet that's gone?
I mean, that's just, you're spinning your wheels, you know what I mean? You're not advancing your board, you're not getting in for damage.
Right.
You're just spending your whole turn to remove a 2/2. For 4 mana, essentially, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not the biggest fan of it.
I agree, but what else is he going to do, you know what I mean?
I'd like to get in for 2 better. You just have to keep applying pressure.
Yeah.
That's really what it boils down to.
Alright, so he's going to cast this black card. 3 mana. Judith. No.
Oh, is that the horse? Yeah, that's the horse. That's
Oh,
a plague
Plague
mare.
Mare.
Oh,
Okay.
man. Get destroyed, Barrett. So, Plague Mare says when it ETBs, all a creature's opponent's control get -1/-1 till end of turn.
He's like, can I read that again? Rough.
Did I really just get blown up by a Plague Mare? I can hear Barrett's thoughts on that one.
Yeah.
That's pretty brutal. So if Barrett doesn't draw a land this turn, the game's now over. Which the game might be over anyway, because Joey just has 2 hard removal spells in his hand. So, we'll see.
I think he hit a land.
No?
Oh. The way he picked it up, it looked like he hit it. What is it?
It's another Conclave
Oh my
Tribunal.
god. That is rough.
That's brutal, yeah. That's probably going to be the final nail in the coffin here.
I
Barrett's
assume
too far
so, yeah.
behind. That's just rough living. You know, he mulliganed to 5 in game 1. He mulliganed to 6 in game 2. Not a lot you can do about it, honestly.
Right. It just passes. I mean, he has nothing to do.
Yeah, right. What are you looking at? There's just another removal spell. So even if Barrett just gets to 3 lands to play this History of Analia, Joey can just start trading his removal spells for Barrett's dudes.
Yep.
For the Barrett's Knights. You know, there's the third land.
Yep.
A little bit late.
Just a little bit. Different arts too. Man.
I really just want to see Joey on end step here just fire off a Bedevil.
He might hold the Bedevil.
Well, he's got two of them. You got two Bedevils and a final payment.
Yeah.
Just start. There's no need to pay. He's gonna go to his turn. I don't like that. Ooh, that's a heroic reinforcements.
Just cast that.
So you know he actually gets rewarded here now for waiting if he does it right, because I think heroic reinforcements plus a final payment and sacking one of these tokens is probably better.
Right, or whatever he blocks. Or
Well, if he
I don't know
blocks-
why he's doing it.
I mean, I guess it's the same. It trades.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the damage better. Just use the spells in your hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've got 3 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down to 6 for Barrett.
Get another knight here.
Let's
It
see.
actually happens after the draw step. Just
So
saying, Barrett.
Barrett drew a Banalish Marshal.
That's okay.
It plays.
Yeah.
It's just gonna get removed.
I'm okay with that.
Barrett's not.
I know. But I mean, you have to, right?
Yep. What else are you gonna do? Now here, I think since you've waited so long, you just go to your turn and bedevil both things. Or, you know, do whatever you want. The world's your oyster.
Yeah, I mean, or you could just final payment here. I mean, why not? Kill the Benelish Marshal.
Do you pay the 5 or do you sack?
You pay the 5 here.
Fair enough.
I'd assume. I mean,
Well, you know what? Honestly, I like just sacking the soldier. Get it. Just stay at 9. Don't go to 4. You're already so far ahead.
the soldier saves the Pontiff, though.
I guess that's true. No, it doesn't. Because all of Barrett's creatures just exile.
What?
All of Barrett's, removal spells just
Oh,
exile.
no. I'm saying it saves the Pontiff from being blocked.
Well, he's got
being
2
blocked-
bedevils. He's not blocking it.
Yeah, dying to.
There's
a
no
block.
difference here between 2 life and 1 life. Is my point.
Yeah.
And you'd rather be at 9 than 4. Like, there's just this is all like very
Yeah.
marginal, right?
I know.
So it's just things like that can, if Barrett has a very lucky string of draws, for example, that can make him lose this game. You know what I
Right.
mean? Just slight margins.
Right.
I mean, Joey's so far ahead, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying, personally.
Yeah. Barrett literally can't cast anything in his hand.
No.
He just drew a deputy of detention, and that's
And there it
gonna
is.
be
That's bad. That's brutal, man. All right, guys. You know how it goes. Sometimes magic just bites you, you know?
Yep.
But it just doesn't work out. We'll see you back here for round 2.